Hey guys, welcome back to my channel where I cover nostalgic, obscure, or otherwise strange content. Some of you may remember a couple months ago I covered an episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark? And that video, for whatever reason, not only got demonetized, but also YouTube said, hey, let's pull all of Avery's comments. So the comments were completely disabled, and I was really sad because I love that video. I was really excited to see what everybody had to say about it. And then there was just no discourse at all. It was a really depressing day. And so I went out of my way to find an episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark that is available here on YouTube for free with its comments turned on so that we could kind of have a second go at talking amongst ourselves about this property that a lot of you guys wanted me to talk about. And I kid you not, I cannot make this up. Literally 10 minutes ago, I checked my video again, the Are You Afraid of the Dark video that I did a couple months ago. And the comments were turned on this morning. They weren't on last night when I checked, when I was, prepping for this video then. They certainly weren't on the day the video was posted, when I spent a majority of my time going back and forth with creator support just for them to tell me, yeah, your comments are off. Don't know why. What the hell, YouTube? I think you guys know what you're doing back there. It's a conspiracy. So do me a favor, assuming that the comments are still turned on a couple days from now when you guys see this video, I'm gonna have it linked in the description box. Go and leave me a comment on that video. Just to tell YouTube what a great job they did. Maybe I'll finally get to hear your thoughts on the Phantom Taxi or whatever that episode was called. Anyway, today we are talking about a different episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark? And from the thumbnail, I'm sure you know there's gonna be clowns in this one. I'm sure a lot of you remember this episode. A lot of us have lasting childhood trauma from this episode, but it's a classic. And what am I if not your snarky YouTuber friend who just constantly reminds you of your childhood traumas? But without further ado, here is Season 1, Episode 3 of Are You Afraid of the Dark, called The Tale of Laughing in the Dark? Like so many videos lately, I haven't pre-watched this. I only have vague memories of it from way back when, so this should be a wild ride. The intro was always unnecessarily horrifying.
The park was called Playland, and it was the best.
Okay, we're starting out with a creepy carnival.
You could laugh and scream and get scared to death on rides and stuff up on junk food and ditch your parents.
Shout out to the cast, crew, and extras because carnival scenes always suck. The last time I had to shoot a carnival scene, I was in a short skirt and a crop top, and it was like 25 degrees overnight, and they put me on one of those like spinny swingy things that went up and like swung you around really fast in the freezing cold, and I rode it for like an hour, and then I hated my life.
And there was a spook house called Laughing in the Dark.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I hate it. I love that after every scary thing, they just cut back to the girls screaming. Every time. Oh, God. I didn't think we'd be hit with the clown right off the bat. I'm sorry for everybody that's afraid of clowns.
That's all, I'm gone.
What's the matter?
I was just getting started.
Oh yeah, in case you forgot the format of Are You Afraid of the Dark, all these kids meet up in the woods, I don't know where their parents are, the 90s were a wild ride, and then they tell each other scary stories. And that's the setup for every episode.
This is a clown story. I hate clowns.
Oh, I heard of that. They call it bozophobia.
First of all, very normal fear. Don't laugh at her. Second of all,
Bozophobia.
it's coolrophobia. Sorry. Just had to point that out. It bothers me.
Guess we finally found something wrong with Miss Perfect.
Ooh.
Third, why are we pretending like this is a stupid thing for her to be afraid of?
Hey, I didn't say it.
Does anybody remember 2015, 2016, where clowns were just popping up everywhere? Everybody had a scary clown story, a clown video. It was awful. Hell on earth.
Go ahead. Do your worst.
Oh, they bullied her into sticking around. I feel so bad.
The Tale of Laughing in the Dark.
That is a mouthful title. They couldn't think of a shorter title.
Man, that was cool.
I know.
Man, that was awesome.
Man, that was cool. No, man. That was awesome.
You were gonna barf.
You snitch. Maybe I should barf right now.
Truly great dialogue. Spielberg level.
Let's go in.
I don't like that that building has a face. I don't... Everything about it, I don't like it.
I'm not going in there. They say it's really haunted.
Smart kid.
Something to do with the clown.
Ouija, it's a kiddie ride.
That's a kiddie ride?
I could see your twerpy sister being chicken. But you, come on.
I'm not a twerpy chicken.
Yes, but I am a twerpy chicken. Put that on a t-shirt. I am a twerpy chicken.
Both of you are chicken.
Excuse me, lad.
Oh, holy hell. Every episode of this show has like an adult that just like comes out of nowhere. Like out of the mist, they just show up to terrify children.
Pick the right door and you go free. Pick the wrong door and there he'll be.
Oh, God. As if the rhyme wasn't creepy enough, I just paused my screen on the most terrifying still imaginable.
Care to give it a go?
Who's the twerpy chicken now, sir?
Maybe another time.
And he's gone.
You okay? Fine, I'm fine.
I'm not. Okay, so the kids are back at their house the next day and they've been doing research.
Katie Clown, Cotton Clamby.
Kids always are like really good at research in these type of shows.
So, in 1924, the circus came to town and set up near Playland. I guess one of the clowns, some dude named Zebo, was a real foul ball.
Did you know how to research mysterious clown deaths at 10 years old? Because I didn't. Maybe I was just behind.
Clown known as Zebo stole the whole entire circus payroll of $4,000.
The entire payroll was $4,000. I know they said 1924, but that just sounds so sad.
He got caught, though, and they chased him into Playland. Zebo smoked cigars. The police figured he threw one away in the spook house because the whole place caught fire with him inside.
Okay, kids, remember, if you smoke or steal or be a clown, you'll die.
A couple years later, they built another Laughing in the Dark and made a spooky dummy of Zebo at the end to scare everyone.
So they made a dummy of a criminal that died in a fire so that they could turn a profit. Capitalism.
I bet he likes to trap small children inside. And tickle them! Tickle, tickle, tickle!
Okay. Alright, so he chases the one little girl all the way outside of the house for some reason. And then she grabs a trash can lid to pull like a Steve Rogers move and then just conks him in the head.
Don't mess or I'll bung you in the head.
Lighten up, will you, Josh?
Me? You guys are the Phoebes.
Way to play the victim, dude.
It's a spook house, lame ball.
Lame ball. They really do have the most hilarious put-downs in the show, don't they?
Boo!
Oh, poor kid.
If you're so brave, why didn't you go in? In fact, I dare you to go in.
Oh, he's gonna fall for it. Everybody always does.
You're gonna eat those words.
Did he drag him all the way there? I don't know what that shot was. So to prove that he's gonna go and actually go through this whole haunted house alone,
Not only am I gonna go through this whole place alone, but when I find the dummy clown, I'm gonna steal his nose.
he's going to steal the clown's nose. This can only end well for him.
And you're gonna wear it to school for a week. What's the matter, Ouija? You getting chicken again?
His name is Ouija. What a cool name. Is that as in bored or as in Waloo? I actually really dig that name. That's a cool name. Oh my god, stop doing that.
Sorry, my lad. I didn't mean to scare you.
You did too. Shut up.
It's the most fun in the park when you're laughing in the dark.
I do not trust this guy at all. Alright, so he's walking through the funhouse. Funhouse is terrify me anyway, but ever since I saw Us, when I see anybody go through a hall of mirrors, I just get really freaked out. That movie messed with my brain.
Look at me, I'm Zebo.
Christ. So is it like a Beetlejuice situation where you say his name too many times and he just shows up from beyond the grave? That genuinely stopped my heart for a second. I'm not well.
Maybe we shouldn't let him go in there all alone.
No, he deserves this.
I can't say I blame him.
I know it's you, old man. You can't scare me.
I like the strategy of name-calling the guy that you think is terrifying you, as if that's gonna make the situation better for you. Is that an open flame? That has to be a safety violation.
Pick the right door and you'll go free. Pick the wrong door and there he'll be.
It's like the Wacky Adventures of Ronald McDonald. Okay, this just feels like a kidnapping situation now. I don't think this.
I don't get that nose, I'm dead meat.
I'm genuinely, like, on edge. I'm sitting in my recording room at 8:30 in the morning, and I'm anxious and suspicious of everything around me. Why? This is a children's show. Oh! I love the half-hearted scream. Ah!
No.
Yeah, you got this, Josh. You're looking good, Josh.
Alright. Thanks, guy.
He looks even more terrifying without his nose.
Hope you can still smell your stinky cigars without your nose.
They were really marking time in that writer's room, weren't they? Oh, the clown's alive and he's pissed.
I got a cramp. I don't think so.
Okay, I get the story is scary, but why is the strategy to walk home alone in the woods instead of just finishing the story and leaving with everybody else? It's like the Thriller music video where the date's like, I'm gonna go walk home in the middle of the night alone instead of just finishing the scary movie. I never understood the logic. Is that just me?
Weege, it's you.
Okay, so they're really just setting you up to hate this kid so you don't feel bad for him at all when the clown comes for him later.
After you get through wearing it, I'm gonna get it mounted. Like a trophy.
Oh, please?
Then I'm gonna get it engraved.
How do you engrave a foam nose?
I'm telling you, it's all kid stuff. With fake dummies and bogus sound effects.
Alright, I let it slide the first time, but he keeps saying fake dummies as opposed to, I guess, living dummies, which he must have seen a lot of in his day.
Of course, it might have been scary for some people. People that say, bark, bark, bark.
Ugh, he's such a snot.
He's such a snot.
That's what I'm saying.
Cigars?
Why do I feel like this is all just a big ploy to make kids fear for their lives when they even smell somebody else smoking so they just don't smoke? Like, I agree, smoking isn't good for you, but it's kind of like how I can't see a red balloon anywhere without thinking that Pennywise the clown is gonna murder me. Like, I feel like there are people out there that just smell cigars and are just like, ah, shit, where is he? Where is Zebo the clown?
I'm home. Mom?
So he gets home and his parents have left him a note that's like, hey, idiot, we left to go to the theater.
Plate of spaghetti in the freezer and chocolate pudding in the fridge.
And they've, like, left food out for him like a cat. Dude, you dropped the pudding. It looked like good pudding, too.
Plate of spaghetti in the freezer.
I also love that he's giving his opinion to us about the food that they left him, like, as he's reading the note.
Dad? Is that you? You better show yourself, or you're gonna get beamed.
Yeah. Okay, I was proud of myself for this bit at first, but I'm genuinely worried that my jumpiness is gonna cause me to take out a light with this thing. I'm gonna put it down.
Hello?
Hey, Josh, this is Ouija.
Yo, Weege, what's up?
So Ouija calls to apologize, which I don't really think he should.
Tell you what, I'll only make you wear the nose to school for one day.
In the middle of this kid, like, literally having a breakdown, he's still cocky about winning the bet.
I was kind of hoping you'd forget it completely.
You're dreaming, pal. Tomorrow's Zebo day for you.
So what do we think? The friends are fucking with him? It's gotta be it, right?
One day's the best I'm gonna do.
That's the most unsettling voice I've heard in a long time.
He's trying to get me. I'll show him. I'm not scared.
I don't know why I thought he was packing a bag and just taking random forks and knives with him.
I'll just eat dinner.
Buddy, you don't need that much silverware to eat dinner.
Oh, how can that burn so fast?
I mean, you did have it in the microwave for like a hot second. Pun not intended, but it stayed in the video. The footprint with the Z. So he calls Ouija to ask if he's the one messing with him, and Ouija's like, fuck off, stop calling me Josh.
Why would I?
Who's that?
We only have one phone. It's gotta be at your house.
The call is coming from inside the house.
If you don't give it back, I'll come up and get it.
Who was that? Josh, you there?
Oh god, he's gonna kick down the door with his big ass clown shoes. Not what I was expecting, but you know. Did he have balloons made for the occasion? Did they just cheat a pool? Because the lighting and the pool floaties are supposed to lead me to believe that there is in fact a pool there, but I don't see any pool. And the framing just conveniently frames out the pool, so did they cheat a pool? Why was that necessary? Also, this just feels like you're encouraging kids to jump out of their second-story bedroom window, which is probably not a good thing to do. Yes, let's go back to the place where the clown lives to get away from the clown. You're so smart, Josh.
Forget it, I'm gone.
I guess he's giving the nose back. But still, I'd FedEx that bad boy. Oh god, flash warning. Flash warning for this next part.
Okay, I shouldn't have taken your nose.
Yeah, this guy and Rudolph, you take their nose, they get all pissed off.
There, it's all yours. Just to show there's no hard feelings. Cigars.
Where did he get cigars? Were kids just allowed to buy cigars back in 1990? What a world. This whole thing has just been a con by the clown to get cigars. Nope. Don't care for that shit.
It's the most fun in the park when you're laughing in the dark.
Oh, screw off, dude. So I can only assume that I'm supposed to believe that the creepy guy outside the ride is just like running this long con to get children to buy him cigars. That's what I'm supposed to think, right?
Maybe the old guy was really Zebo's ghost.
That also works, I guess.
So what do you think, Kristen? Is Zebo gonna pay you a visit tonight?
I'll give this poor girl a break.
Because we wouldn't want you having nightmares. Would we?
Christ. Throw him out of the Midnight Society. Not cool. And that's it. They douse the fire, they run off. That's the end of the episode. God, this and Goosebumps, I just genuinely get creeped out. I know it's for children, but I don't care. I don't know, what do you guys think? Have you guys seen this episode? Did you watch Are You Afraid of the Dark as a kid? The original run of this show was a few years before I was born, but by the time it got kind of big in America and was playing on Nick at Night, like over and over and over again, I was old enough to appreciate it, if not be completely terrified. But anyway, that's it for this video. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing. Everything you do to support this channel means the world to me. If you're new here and you're a fan of nonsense, maybe consider sticking around because I post nonsense all the time. And remember, my name is Avery. I'm a YouTuber if you say so, because thanks to you guys, this is technically a YouTube channel. I cannot believe they finally turned my comments back on. I'm grateful. But what the hell, YouTube?